had a fan somewhere. I'm gonna have to use this. Oh my god. It's like 29 degrees. Why am I doing this to myself? Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to take a sip of water. Jesus! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to film this video. This is part of my playlist that I created, and this is my monthly favourites video for the month of June. I'm going to talk you through all my favourite products. That's skincare, makeup, food, clothing, shoes. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, and so the first thing I want to mention is this By Terry Hydraulic Foundation. This is expensive, but kind of worth it. I'm not really saying that, am I? But basically, when I showed you this in my video, in my By Terry review video, which I'll pop on the screen now so you can go and give it a little watch, I originally wasn't sold. I initially thought it was quite pale for me and there wasn't much coverage and stuff like that. But since that video, I've obviously learned that By Terry is more of a skincare brand, and so essentially all of their products are really meant to be kind to your skin. I've got it on today. This is the By Terry foundation, obviously with other products too. Just a real, I think, a real natural base. I really like it. It's super hydrating. It does last all day. It's on the expensive side, so I have used it sparingly, and I have also used it on days where my skin is probably looking a lot clearer than others, just because it's a water-based foundation, so it does come up quite runny. So whilst the coverage is good, I do think it's made for a skin that probably isn't like a problem skin. I'd say that if you do suffer with breakouts and stuff, perhaps get your skin to a place where it's a lot more clearer and then probably start using this. I just think maybe you'd be a little bit disappointed if you do have problem skin with coverage of those sort of blemishes. However, I haven't got that kind of skin, so I can't say that's factual. So maybe if you have got problem skin, shop the foundation through the link that I've given you, because it is at a discounted rate. Give it a go and let me know. Like, I'd be really interested to know how it works for you as well. Moving on to the next product, it's actually a digestive little bar. It's the marmalade on toast flavoured slice. Now, I think these have been discontinued. I'm not too sure, because they were released, I think, in May as some new flavours. There was marmalade on toast, strawberry jam on toast, and there was like a purple package. Anyway, this is like, if you've ever tried orange penguin bars, orange club bars, that is the flavour that it reminds me of. I really like them because they are, I think, being discontinued. I think you can only buy them at like Tesco's and the Co-op at the moment, and you can get a pack of 5 of these for 50p. This is more of, I'd say, like a flapjack version, almost like a biscuity flapjack, if that's even a bloody term, Harriet. Obviously I've had them in the biscuit form, but this is like the little bar version. I just think they're super yummy. I haven't really looked at the calories, kind of been eating them frequently, which is why I probably put on a bit of weight, but there we have it, never mind. But if you're looking for like a little sweet snack at the end of the day, then that's my go-to, if I'm honest, so that's why I thought I'd share it. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to show you again is food related. Shock. Excuse me. Okay, I'm going to remove that sound of that gulp because that was horrendous. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you is the cacao oat milk. Now, I probably haven't drank cow's milk for about a year and a half now, and that's simply because I started to prefer the flavour of like almond milk, oat milk. Not really soya, I'm not really a fan of that, but it wasn't really a conscious thing that I changed. It's just that I no longer like the taste of cow's milk, so I switched. Now I have quite a lot of like protein oats and protein shakes, and I don't like my protein powder with water, so I tend to use milk. Now this is absolutely banging with I have Impact Whey Protein Salted Caramel. I obviously put that into a shaker, pop up about 120 mils of this, shake it all up, pour it over either my bran flakes, or I pop it into a smoothie, or have it with some oats, and it is so bloody yum. It is on the kind of like expensive side, I guess, so it can be £1.40 up to £1.60 depending on which store you buy it from. It doesn't need to be refrigerated and it does last quite a long time, but I do prefer to put it in the fridge just because, I don't know, warm milk is just not a vibe for me. Don't really enjoy it. So yeah, it's also no added sugars. So per 100ml is 44 calories, 1.7 grams of fat, 4.6 grams of sugar, which is obviously quite high, but I'm hoping it's like natural sugar, 0.5 grams of protein, and yeah, that is everything. But yeah, I really like it. It's reduced, fat reduced cacao as well. So cacao is the natural chocolate that you get, and then the cacao, like I've got cacao powder, that's then used to produce chocolate. So yeah, if you want the OG chocolate, well, this is it. But yeah, pick this up on your next shop and you won't regret it. Okay, and the next thing, I think this is probably obvious, but these shorts from Zara are my favourite ever. I love them so much. I have worn these so many times. I've posted them so many times on my Instagram. I'll pop that on the screen now, a couple of photos that I've posted. These weren't even expensive. I think that these were like £19. Was it £19 or 25? I think they were £19.99, but I will just check for you and I'll pop a link in the description box. I know these were super popular. They do come in different colours. I got these in a size 10 because I wanted them to almost be like a paper bag oversized short, and they obviously fit a little bit oversized, but that's the kind of vibe that I was going for. They do come with a belt, which I like. They're super comfortable, super flattering. Really nice colour, on trend with like summer colours and stuff like that. I just really love these. I don't think they need a further explanation other than go and buy them and get them, add them to your summer wardrobe. You will not regret it. I just absolutely love them. They go with so many things as well. That's the thing, like I hadn't realised, because before this summer, I wasn't really a fan of shorts, mainly because I didn't really like the way that my legs looked in them. But this year, not only am I like addicted to dresses, but I've also become a really big fan of shorts, especially shorts that are a little bit oversized, so they're not tight fit into your legs, so they do kind of complement and make your legs look quite slim, which I really like. Who doesn't? Okay, and so if you remember in my May favourites, I shared with you a Dol Gusto coffee that I fell in love with, and I believe it was the cappuccino. Well, this month I discovered the flat whites. Oh my god. Now, because we haven't been able to go out and get coffee, obviously in the last couple of days we've been told that pubs will be reopening, restaurants slowly started to reopen, and you can get like takeaway stuff. So in the meantime, obviously I was still making coffee from home, and I still continue to do that because, do you know what, you save a lot of money. I'll tell you that now. Like, I've saved a lot of money not going out and buying coffee and like random trips to like bakeries and stuff. Whilst I probably will do that on occasions, but I won't be doing it as often. But yeah, the flat white is just one pod, all in one pod. It is so yummy. I really, really like it. These pods aren't that expensive. Like, you can get 2 boxes for £7, which I think is an absolute bargain. I think I mentioned that in my May favourites. But yeah, I just wanted to update you that this is my new favourite of the coffee collection that I've got. Okay, and so the next favourite of mine is actually a bag, and this bag was kindly gifted to me from Quiz Clothing, and I absolutely love it. It's given me all the holiday vibes without actually being on holiday. I've worn this so many times. I've been able to pair it with so many different outfits. It's a really sweet little evening bag. Obviously it isn't the biggest. It is quite a small bag, but it's got the 2 black holdalls and then a thin gold chain to wear it either long ways, or you can hold it like this. I really like it. It's inexpensive. I think it was £16.99, but prices on there do always change. But of course, as always, I'll leave a link in the description box so you can go and shop for it. Just a really nice bag, and this won't go out of fashion. I think the wicker bags and the straw bags and things like that will still be really, really popular come next summer. And as we haven't really had a proper opportunity to kind of wear all our summer clothes and stuff like that, I can imagine people were going to be booking holidays towards the end of the year, or probably even looking to go on holiday next year now. So why not kind of like get ahead of the game, get yourself some nice summer bags, but you can pick this up at a really affordable price, and I really like it. It's a really nice bag. It goes with so many different things, and yeah, I love it. Okay, and taking it back to beauty, I actually won this eyeshadow palette probably in, I think it was the start of May. Oh my goodness, it's the Spectrum Oceana eyeshadow palette. Has the most beautiful colours in it. I've actually used the purple tones today. I don't know if you can kind of see, but kind of use some of the purple. As well as the purples, you've also got the greens, which I'm probably going to try and use next. It is quite a daring colour. But these are just absolutely beautiful for like daily looks for your eyeshadows and stuff. Like this pink, it's called Shore. It's really, really nice. Also, the names are quite sweet as well. Like you've got Wave, Marine, Deep, Current. I just love the theme of this. It's obviously like ocean beach vibes, which I think is really, really nice. But yeah, it's definitely worth getting, especially if you're into creating like quite colourful eye looks. Really like it. It's so pigmented, they blend really well. Well, whilst I won this, obviously didn't pay for it, I would buy this again. It's a really nice eyeshadow palette, and the size of it as well, it's kind of like travel size friendly, so you can kind of fit it into your makeup bag. And so keeping again with beauty, Saint Tropez self tanning mousse in dark. I've actually got this on now. I topped myself up a little bit. I tan every Thursday, so that's normally my routine. I tried this because I follow Lydia Millen, and her tanning routine always includes the Saint Tropez tanning, and I've used this like once before, like years ago, but I remember not really being that impressed with it. Like I remember it being quite patchy. Having used it religiously for the last sort of 4 or 5 weeks, I can quite easily say this is my new favourite fake tan. Like I really, really like this. Yeah, so you can pick this up. I think it's £27, or it might be a little bit cheaper, but all the links that I'm providing to you, especially for these kind of products, will be at a discounted rate. So if you do shop using my links, I would really, really appreciate that. So my next favourite is the amazing cord from Miss Selfridge. You've probably seen this feature so much on my YouTube and on my Instagram. It's a short and blazer set, so it's the paper bag, linen shorts, and then it is the matching blazer, which I just absolutely love. I've worn this so many times and I've styled it so many different ways, and those of you that follow me on Instagram really, really loved it. And I know that I've had a few kind comments on my YouTube videos when I featured this in my what's new on my wardrobe, and I also use this in my most recent styling video, which I think deserves a lot more views than what it's had so far. So please keep sharing, keep commenting, keep liking. I want to boost that video because in my opinion it's the best video that I've produced. You can still get this cord. I think it's in a sale actually, and I'm going to leave a link to it for you. Got the shorts in a size 8 and I got the blazer in a size 12, just because I did want it to be quite oversized. Like I do like the blazer to look like quite like a boyfriend fit. I just wear this summer after summer. And what's also really nice is that because it's quite a neutral, well it is a neutral cord, you can obviously pair the items with different things in your wardrobe. So I think it is more of an investment than anything else. Okay, I'm bringing it back to like beauty. I'm actually featuring By Terry again. It's the By Terry Brightening CC Serum. Now, whilst this is my favourite of the month, it still has a question mark over it, because I have heard that I think it's not Benefit. What's the other brand that begins with B? I can't remember. But basically, apparently the brand does a version very similar to this for like £8. This is £62 full price, but again the link that I've given you is at a discounted rate at 51. So this is definitely a summer skincare product for me. It gives me a really nice glow. I actually featured this in my most recent blog post, and this has become part of my daily routine whilst I'm working from home. I do just pop this on with a moisturiser and it just gives me a really nice glow. It also has a little bit of coverage in it and definitely a little bit of colour, which I really appreciate, because my tan, when I tan, I don't tend to tan my face just because it can block my pores, but I just find this super hydrating, really, really kind to my skin. Oh, I'm a sucker for it, I have to admit. Yeah, Lydia Millen influenced me to buy this. It's one of those products that I've been influenced by. I don't regret it. It's not a product that I'm going to be able to afford to replace on a monthly basis, so I'm going to use it sparingly, but it's definitely more of a luxury item that I'm going to buy myself, not necessarily a standard product that I'd use all the time. The next item I wanted to show you is actually a bottle of red wine. So if you're not 18, remove your eyes now, or pause or skip to the next favourite. This is an Argentinian Malbec and I really like this. You do need to have, it's not a screw top, it is cork, so you need to obviously let it breathe for a little bit. Well, I do anyway. It's the Finicala Malosa Balo Select. That is me trying to pronounce it. Probably offended lots of people right there, but I feel like it deserved to be said in an accent, because if I said it just me, Finica Las Moras Barrel Select, doesn't sound as good, does it? It's such a smooth red wine, really easy drinking, goes really well with lots of different food. I know that you're traditionally meant to drink red wine with things like red meat and pasta and things like that. I actually had this with a veggie spaghetti bolognese, and it was so good that it just complemented the sauces so well. I picked this up in the Co-op for £6.25. That is on offer. I think normally it's £8.50, so it kind of like a middle tier of red wine. I'd say that's kind of like more of the expensive side. Maybe watch out for this when it comes on offer. If you're new to red wine, probably don't drink this because it's probably quite slightly heavy. What can I suggest for you? If you're new to red and you're trying to get into it, I'd probably say a Merlot might be quite a nice wine to try. My next favourite are some shoes. These are just some white strappy sandals from H&M. Featured these in my H&M haul. They're so comfortable. They've got just the right amount of heel. I'm going to wear these so much when I go on holiday, if and when that ever does happen again. But yeah, I love these. I've worn these with so many different outfits. I'll pop a picture on the screen now of an outfit I paired it with, which I thought it looked absolutely banging. I got them in a size 6. Obviously they're European sizes, so it's a size 39 on here. Really true to size, really comfortable. I know sometimes strappy sandals can be really uncomfortable, but these aren't. The material of them is like a really kind of in between like a faux suede and leather combination. I don't know if that's going to make any sense, but yeah, really super soft. They are white, so I don't know how long they're going to stay this colour. We wear fake tan, so we'll see. But yeah, I think these were only £19 or 16. They're really light and inexpensive, and they're a nice little summer shoe to add to your collection. I think I've saved the best till last, but I'll let you decide that one. I couldn't go this month without featuring this. Now, I think every person that likes clothing has bought this, has this. It is the infamous, the must-have, the one, the only Zara bodysuit. It's the halter neck bodysuit. This is in the black version. I also have it in the white, which is kind of still white. I'm gonna get this in the nude when I can, and I also think I'm gonna get it in the blue, just because I think it'll be really nice with like a nice pair of white shorts when you go on holiday and stuff like that. I think it's £12.99, the OG price. I'm not really sure. I kind of just bought 2 and didn't really care because I heard so many great things about them. I recommend wearing this when it isn't super hot, because it's kind of like a scuba swimsuit material, so it's quite thick, so it can make you quite warm. But apart from that, I can't really fault it. It goes with everything that I own. I love it, absolutely do. Go and bag yourself one, you won't regret it. What's happened to my voice? Go and bag yourself one, you will not regret it. Also, not see-through. Just to let you know, not see-through. So that's going to go ahead and conclude this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you tried any of these items yourself and if you like them as well. If you do enjoy this playlist, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss my uploads every Wednesday and Sunday. Thanks guys, see you in the next video.